Hi everyone, you're all very welcome to join me this evening for another dynamic Hatha yoga practice. On week 8 of lockdown, wow, where has the time gone, guys? I hope you're all keeping really well and I hope you're enjoying all the programs that all the staff at Art Flairmian are putting on for you guys. Tonight we're going to start off with our Tadasana. Feet are hip width apart. We're going to ground into the big toe, the baby toe, the centre of the heel. The insteps of the feet are lifting. The knees are nice and soft. They're never locked. Tailbone shines under as we start to draw in through our mula bandha, our root lock, lifting those pelvic floor muscles and drawing the navel gently in just a little bit. Rolling the shoulders back and down away from the ears. Lengthening up through the crown of the head, drawing the chin gently back and down. Shoulders are back and down and they feel really heavy. And we start to feel the ground, the earth underneath our feet as we start to gently move side to side. Finding that balance, that centre of gravity, that support. Connecting you into the earth. Grounding. We're going to start our practice today with some lovely Vedic salutes, which start to utilise all of the breath around the body, looking at the abdominal breath, the intercostal breath, and those upper lobular breathing loads. So joining me on the centre of the feet, really grounding into the feet. Now the palms face away. Mula bandha, pelvic floor is lifted. Remember, as we inhale, now the palms draw forward as we breathe into the lower belly. It expands. Inhaling still, we bring the hands to the heart. We feel the chest expand. Inhaling still, we lift up and lengthen, feeling the breath into the collarbones. And as we exhale, the arms reach down to the sides. Long and slow breath, any which way feels good, and palms face away. Inhaling, belly rises, palms turn forward. Continue the inhale, palms together, lungs expand. Continue the inhale, the collarbones lift. Exhaling, arms are down to the sides and palms away. And again, guys, tuning into your breath. Chest expands, collarbones lift, even look up towards those thumbs, opening into the neck. Exhaling, lovely, long and slow breath down as the arms release, palms away. One more, inhaling, belly rises, palms turn, face forward. Lungs expand as we bring our hands to prayer, and again, collarbones lift. And exhaling, arms down to the sides, just centering the body. Let's start to flow now. Inhale, we sweep the arms to the side, body and up, and we can look up to the thumbs. As we exhale, hinge forward, knees are nice and soft as we encourage the head to the toes. Hands to the shins, big inhale, we lengthen, the knees stay soft, lift through the chin, belly engaged. Exhale, we fold, drawing in through the belly, allowing the out breath to completely release, the head surrenders. Inhale, bending the knees, sweeping those arms to the side, body and up, palms touch. And arms back down through the centre and by the sides. And again, inhale, we sweep those arms to the sides and up, palms touch, eyes look up. Exhaling, hinge forward, softening the knees, head down towards the toes. Big inhale, we lift, we lengthen. And exhale, we fold. Bending those knees deeply, drawing in through the feet. Inhale, sweeping the arms to the side, body and up, palms touch, looking up. And as we exhale, lungs contract, abdominals contract, arms come down. Let's add, inhale, we sweep those arms and up. Exhaling, allow the out breath to lengthen you and to lower you down. Creating space as we inhale. Space in the chest, space in the breath, space in the thoughts. Exhale, we fold. Bending the knees, plant the hands, step back to high plank, guys. And stay here, pressing into those hands. Strong in the arms, pressing into the fingers, they're wide. Gently rolling the inner elbows in, engaging the thighs. Neck is nice and long, the shoulders are drawing away from those ears. Feeling the width in the back, we engage in through the belly. Lifting up through the backs of the knees. If we think about somebody squeezing the outer hips towards each other, engaging those buttocks. Nice inhalation, feel the expansion all around the body. As we exhale, drop to the knees. Then the chin and the chest as the elbows drop into the side, guys. Ashtanga Namaskar. Drawing the chin forward, rolling the shoulders back and down. Toes are tucked under, tailbone is tucking up. Pelvic floor lifted. Big inhale, press back up. And as we exhale, the toes are under, bottoms up, bottoms back. Downward facing dog. Remember that lovely upside down V position that we're in. The knees can stay soft. Any higher low blood pressure, we keep the eyes looking forward. If not, the head relaxes. Inner elbows roll forward. We wrap the corners of the armpits towards each other, bringing width to the back. Head can completely surrender as we start to warm the hamstrings, paddling out through the feet. As one heel drops down, the other foot lifts up onto the ball of the foot, guys. Just taking a minute to check in with how you feel on an emotional, on a physical, and on a mental level today. Allowing and taking this time to release our tensions in our body and in our mind. Looking between the thumbs now, bend those knees, step, jump or float between the hands, and again we lengthen. Exhale, head to the toes. Bending the knees, inhale, we sweep the arms to the side body and up, palms touch. And exhaling, hands to the heart center and down. Inhale, we sweep, feel the expansion, the sides and the back of the body. Exhale, we hinge, head down towards the toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we fold, bend the knees, plant the hands, step or jump back to high plank and run the same out breath, knees, chin, chest, Ashtanga Namaskar. Elbows are drawing in. This time, lengthen the feet away and on an inhale, drop the pelvis, lift up to Cobra. Lifting through the chin, and as we exhale, bottoms up, bottoms back, dog head down. Taking a few breaths here, guys. And again, inhale, look between the thumbs, bend the knees, step, jump or float between the hands, and we lengthen. And exhale, we fold. Bending the knees, inhale, sweep the arms to the side body and up. And exhaling, hands to the heart center and down. Inhaling, sweeping the arms to the side body and up, palms touch. Exhale, hinge forward, extending that breath all around the body. Inhale, we bring length, lifting the chin. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Step or jump back to plank, inner elbows in. Knees, chin, chest, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, sweeping to up dog or cobra. And exhaling to dog head down. Strong in those arms, widen the fingers on an inhale, right leg lifts super high, look between the thumbs. Pressing strongly through the arms, inner elbows are forward. As we exhale, right knee to nose, stay here. Drawing in through the belly, rounding through the spine, feeling the space in the shoulder. And we step that right foot between the hands. Inhaling, sweeping up to a high lunge. Dropping that left foot down as the arms reach nice and wide. Legs are about 4.5 feet apart, guys. Engage those thighs. That right knee might want to remain a little bit soft, but the thighs are engaged. We're rotating the inner thighs away from each other. Relaxing through those shoulders, we're going to move breath to movement. Think of moving in between two panes of glass. Looking over towards that right thumb, big inhale, we reach as far to the right as we can. And exhale, right arm down, left arm up. Pressing strongly into the feet, inhale, we lift. Left arm draws back, right arm reaches up. And as we exhale, we lengthen. We hinge, right arm down, left arm lifts up. Connecting to that breath. Inhale, we reach up, we reverse, opening into the right armpit, right side of the body. And exhale, we reach. And we lower and we hold. Drawing the left shoulder back, the right shoulder gently forward. We don't want that left shoulder to collapse. Head and neck is long, we're grounding in through both feet, guys. Pelvic floor lifted, we can take the eyes to look down or to the front, or up to that left thumb. Trikonasana, opening up into the whole left side of the body. Again, grounding the body into the earth. Pushing out of the feet, inhale, we lift up, we draw left arm back, right arm reaches up as we lengthen. Taking a few breaths here. Working into the heart and the lung energy lines or meridians. Really lengthening through the right side of the body. Rolling back up now. This time inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, bend over that right knee. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana. Softening through the shoulders. Again, they relax. Drawing and rotating those inner thighs away. And again, we move. Keeping that right knee bent and drawing away towards the baby or the second toe. Inhale, left arm down, right arm reaches up. And as we exhale, Warrior 2. And again, inhale, we release, we rotate. And exhale, Warrior 2, starting to feel that right side of the waist open. Inhale, we roll back. And exhale, Warrior 2, and we hang out here. Eyes look over the right thumb, softening through the pelvis. That back left instep is gently lifting. Tapping into your breath. Feeling that expansion and contraction all around the sides and the back of the body. Extending it to where you feel any sensations, especially in that right outer thigh. And we release, inhale, left arm back, right arm reaches up. Again, feeling the length to that right side of the body. And we can cartwheel those hands either side of the right foot now. Stepping back to high plank. Inner elbows in, and on an exhale, knees, chin, chest, lengthening through the chin. On top of the toes, inhaling, we reach up to cobra, up dog, we lift the thighs, rolling the shoulders back, deeper back stretch. And exhaling to dog head down. Allowing the head to relax, to soften, to release. Other side now, and an inhale, left leg lifts up. We can look between the thumbs, three-legged dog head down. Really creating length between the wrists and the shoulders, guys. We don't want the shoulders in line with the wrists. As we exhale, left knee to nose, draw in through the belly and hold. Strong in the arms, drawing in through the belly, in through the core, allow the head to relax. As we step that left foot between the hands. Inhaling, we roll up to high lunge. And we bring that left arm forward and right arm back as we straighten the legs. Engage those thighs, left knees a little bit soft, shoulders are relaxed. Back instep is lifting, inhale. We reach as far left as we can, reach. Exhale, left arm down, right arm reaches up. Inhale, we draw that right arm back, left arm reaches up, looking up to the left thumb. And exhale, Trikonasana, we reach and we lower. And again, strong in the feet, pressing up, left arm reaches up, right arm reaches down. And engaging the thighs, exhaling, we reach and we hold. Bringing that left hand to where feels comfortable for you guys. Thinking of that lovely alignment Hatha Yoga brings, that right wrist in line with the shoulder, don't allow it to roll back. Right shoulder's in line with left shoulder, in line with left wrist. Take as many breaths as feels good for your body here. Strengthening the physical body. And on an inhale, we release. Right arm reaches down, left arm reaches up. Engage those thighs strongly, lifting them away from the knees. Taking a few breaths here. Feel that opening in the left side of the body. Taking a few deep breaths into that mid and upper chest. And again, we reach through those arms, big breath in, exhaling, lunging over that left knee. Left heel in line with the right instep, which is lifting. Left knee rolls towards the second or baby toe, the pelvis feels heavy, the shoulders are relaxed. Reaching through those arms, and again we move, inhaling, left arm reaches up, right arm draws down. And as we exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, we lengthen, creating space. How does your energy feel? Exhale. Slow Hatha flow. And again, inhale, we lengthen, right arm down, right arm reaches up. And as we exhale, we stay here, Virabhadrasana, softening through the shoulders. Don't allow that right arm to drop to sleep. The pelvis feels nice and heavy, guys. Inner thighs are rotating, that left knee is going to want to roll in. Keep rolling it away. Reaching through those arms. And on an inhale, right arm down, left arm reaches up. How do the hips feel? They should be starting to open, starting to relax and release. And again, inhale as we exhale, cartwheel the hands either side of the left foot, stepping back to high plank. And as we exhale, drop knees, chin, chest, bottom hand. Rolling the shoulders away from the ears. If you want to deepen the stretch, the toes tuck under, and we lift up through those knees, guys. Keep drawing the elbows in. Gentle compression in the spine, we can lengthen the neck. Chin draws forward. And drop to the knees. Release the feet, inhaling, sweeping to up dog or cobra. And exhaling to dog head down. Head relaxes, you can even take a few deep breaths in here, a few deep cleansing breaths, breathing in through the nose, opening the mouth and letting go. How does the body feel? Shoulders are strongly away from the ears. At any stage, remember, drop to the knees, take a little rest, guys. Looking between those thumbs now, you can walk the feet a little bit towards the hands. Bending the knees, and on an inhale, step, jump or float between the hands. Lengthen last time, exhale, head to the toes. Bending the knees, breathe in, sweep the arms to the sides and up. And exhaling, arms to the heart center and down. And we come into the center of the mat for a little balance now. Vrikshasana, tree pose. We're going to add a few poses, a few balances. Helps to bring calm and steady and focus into our lives and releases tension and thoughts in our minds. So drawing into both feet, think of that Tadasana, the knees are soft. Tailbone shines down, pelvic floor is lift, the chest is open, but we're dropping through the bottom two ribs. And we bring our body weight over into that left leg. That right heel's in line or just on top of that left ankle. Drawing the right knee away, the left knee can be soft or the thigh can be lifted. Pelvis is facing forward, the pelvic floor is engaged, the navel is drawn in, the ribs are dropped. Find that connection in the core, the shoulders are back and down. We draw the chin gently back and lengthen up through the neck. The hands can go to the heart center and press the hands together to bring an awareness into the chest. Find your drishti, that focus, about 4 or 5 feet and down. And if it feels good for you today, you can bring the sole of the right foot to the left inner calf, or indeed up into that left inner thigh. Keep drawing the foot in, the thigh presses back, finding that connection. Don't worry if you wobble, trees sway, the hands can stay to the heart, or we can reach those arms forwards and up. The palms can stay together, or we can open through the arms and draw the shoulders down. Hands can go back down through the center as we release that right foot and paddle out through the feet, guys. Left foot might feel a little bit crampy as we've improved the circulation, and It's a little mini reflexology treatment for you. Strengthening into the ankles, working into the toes, the knees, the hips. Working our willpower and our balance and our focus. Balance is something that we learn as we start to lose it from the age of 30. So we've got to keep working on it. Bringing the body weight now, the awareness over onto that right leg. That left heel can go to the right ankle, drawing that left knee away. Really grinding into the earth with that right foot, lifting and lengthening. Finding your drishti, the focus, the core muscles are engaged. Think of those bandhas, those lovely locks. Pelvic floor. Navel draws in, Uddiyana Bandha, chin gently draws back and down. Hands to the heart center, pressing into the hands. Shoulders are released. We can keep that left heel where it is on the ankle. We can bring that left foot up to the calf or up into that right inner thigh, guys. Keep drawing that left knee back. Lengthening through the body. The hands can stay to the heart, or we can reach those arms up. Hands can stay together, or we can open and draw those shoulders down. Remember, don't let the chest balloon up. Taking a few breaths here, guys. If you're having a wobbly day, try to do a balance. And we can bring our hands back to the heart center as we release that left leg back down and paddle out through the feet. Coming to the front of your mats once again, hands to the heart center. One more little flow. Inhale, sweep the arms to the side, body and up as we look up. Exhale, hinge forward, head towards the toes. Big inhale, we lengthen back long, legs long. Exhale, we fold, bend the knees, plant the hands, step or jump back to high plank, rolling the inner elbows in, lower, knees, chin, chest. Lengthen the feet away as we inhale, roll the shoulders back and down, lifting up to cobra. Or stretching and lengthening those arms. For up dog, the toes tuck under, we draw the thighs in, the knees are lifted. And we start to draw the chest up, the chin looks up. And exhale, downward facing dog. As we inhale now, let's roll over into high plank. And we can bring that right hand underneath the right shoulder as we travel over onto the right side of the foot. Side plank. Now that left foot may want to go to front. You might want to drop that right knee down for an easier option, guys. Or from side plank. Don't let the shoulder collapse. We can bring that left foot behind. Just behind that right knee. And on an inhale, sweep the left arm up. Start to reach the hips up. And allow that left arm to roll back. Opening into the heart center, the heart space around a HATHA or chakra of self-care and love. Remember your options. You can do this variation from the knee for our baby rock star. Slowly release that left arm back down as we roll back to your high plank. And that left hand is strongly underneath the shoulders. We roll onto the left side of the foot. Left knee can drop down, guys. Remember our variations, pointing through right toes. And right arm can sweep up. Or we can draw that right foot behind. Foot flat on the floor, strong in that left arm. Right arm can reach forward and back. Lifting those hips up. Allowing the right side of the heart to open, to expand. Be mindful how your shoulder feels, how your body feels. And we can release the right arm back down. Again to high plank, dropping the knees this time. Knees go wide and hips go back towards the heels. Gently shimmying the hips side to side, allow the head, the forehead to connect to the earth. Arms can relax to the sides, allowing the shoulders to surrender. Taking a few breaths here, noticing the energy as it travels throughout the body in the form of a heat. Or maybe tingle. And we can release those arms forwards again. Back up to table position now as we slide that right knee to the floor in front of the right wrist for pigeon pose. Drawing those right toes away. And we can tuck those left toes under, drawing that left leg back. Taking the left knee maybe out towards the outer part of the mat a little bit more to open into the hips. Up onto those fingertips. And we want to square off the hips. We draw the right hip bone back, the left hip bone forward. Allow those shoulders to relax, to soften. You can drop the chin towards the chest and stay here for a few breaths. Keep lengthening through that back left leg. Keep scissoring that right hip back. If you wish, you can pick up the left toes. And reach and lift up through the chest as we reach that left arm around, holding on to the foot. But we want to create space, opening the left shoulder, pressing the foot into the hand into the foot. Or indeed, we can bring that foot into the elbow pit. Find that balance, that core stability as your left arm reaches up. And we reach back to see if we can find that juicy little bind. Keep lifting through the pelvic floor. Remember to listen to the body. And we can release the bind. Hands either side of that right knee. Left toes tuck under. And we step back to three-legged dog, head down, giving that right leg a little shake. Circling the ankle. And lowering that right leg back down. Slowly dropping back to table pose, sliding the left knee towards the floor in front of the left wrist. Left toes towards the right wrist. And we untuck those back right toes and draw that right knee back. Maybe drawing the knee a little bit further over to the right. Again, pressing up onto the fingertips, lengthening through the body. Let's bring a little bit more square into the hips. The right hip draws forward, the left hip draws back. Micro movements, tiny alignment cues. Pelvic floor lifted, shoulders are relaxed. Keep lengthening through the back leg, keep working into this posture. Lovely for lower back pain, sciatica. Lovely to open in through the hips, so create more flexibility in the hips. Lovely pose to release emotional tension. Deepen the stretch, you can bend that right leg. And you can reach that right hand around and hold on to the foot, creating space first of all, pressing the foot into the hand catches that foot, feeling the openness into that right shoulder. Or you can draw the toes a little closer, bringing the foot into the right elbow pit. Left arm can reach up if it feels good. Remember that drishti, that focus. And we can find our bind, lifting and lengthening. You're going to feel a strong stretch to the right thigh, the left hip. Probably feel a strong stretch everywhere. Sending to your breath, sending your breath to where you feel those sensations. Letting go. And we can release that right leg. Again, hands either side of the left knee. Right toes tuck under. And three-legged dog, head down to release. Left straightening through that left leg. The head can relax, it can gently shake side to side. And slowly lower that left leg back down. Look between the thumbs as we tippy-toe walk the feet towards the hands, crossing the feet as we go. Bending those knees and dropping down to your bottoms. Lengthening those legs forward. Coming into Tadasana, so remove any flesh. If you have a strap or a belt, you're very welcome to use it for our twist. You don't have to. So press away from those feet, guys. We want to engage the thighs, the hands go into the side of the body as we lift and lengthen. Again, chin draws back, crown of the head lifts, dropping bottom to ribs. Feel that connection, shoulders are soft. And we can bend that right leg. Drawing the right knee into the chest, but keep strongly pressing away from that left foot. And holding on to that right knee with the left hand. Let's bring the right hand behind the back and draw into the hand to lengthen through the spine. Left arm can reach up and we can draw that left hand to the right knee. And then the left hand to that right outer hip. Now the knee's going to want to roll in, so keep drawing the right knee away. Think of that alignment, hip and knee. Don't allow the shoulders to relax, or don't allow them to creep up to the ears. Allow them to relax. Eyes look over, right shoulder rolls back, right side of the chest, the waist. Keep flexing through that left foot. If you want to go for a bind and you have a belt, you hold on to the belt with that left or right hand. And you can slide that right hand between that right thigh and left knee. Lengthening up through the spine, the right arm can reach behind, rolling the right arm behind the back. Seeing if you can find that belt or that bind. Strongly opening into the chest, the shoulders. With each out breath, we can gently deepen that twist. Releasing toxins and tensions in the intestines and the digestion and into the spine. Massaging our kidneys, our liver and our spleen. And we can slowly release that twist. Shoulder and neck releases, head releases last. And we can draw that right knee away. Again, you can use the belt, inhale, lift and lengthen. And as we exhale, hinge forward, bringing the belt around the sole of that left foot, encouraging nose to toes. Don't allow the body to collapse, we can soften the shoulders down. If you want to make this a harder pose, guys, that right heel goes up towards the pelvis, drawing the front of the right foot onto that left thigh. Opening further into the ankle and the knee joint and further working into our indigestion. And again, we hinge forward and we can soften down. If you can hold on to that left foot with the left toes or wrap that left hand around, you can reach that right arm forward, drawing the right arm behind the back. You might even need the left hand to see if you can draw that right hand towards those right toes, guys. Nose towards toes, chin towards chest, and we soften down. And you can release those toes. Keep that right foot where it is, either engaged or towards that left inner thigh or on top of the thigh. And as we inhale, we roll back up. Bending that left knee, let's bring it with us. Again, you can hold on to the belt or hands around the foot as we find our balance onto those buttock bones. And extend through that left leg. Shoulders are back and down. Allow that right knee to feel really heavy. And if you have a belt, you can start to loosen the strap to lengthen the left leg down. Release that right leg. Ooh, how does the ankle feel as we start to circle the ankles? Bring a little bit of attention and love back into those joints. Other side now. So again, Tadasana, finding those buttock bones, drawing away from the feet, engaging the thighs, lengthening up through the spine, the chin draws gently back and down, the ribs connect down and in. And we can draw that left foot up. Sole of the left foot in the floor, wherever feels comfortable. Remember, shoe that has to twist, so maybe the foot further away is going to make it a little bit more approachable. We bring the left hand behind the back, we lift and lengthen, right arm reaches up. Lengthening through the right side of the body, right elbow to left knee. Right hand to the outside of that left hip, or we can keep the elbow up. We don't want the left knee to draw in, think of that alignment, knee and hip. Pressing into that back left hand, or you can even lift that hand around the back. But don't allow the back to collapse. Eyes look over left shoulder rolls back, left side of the chest and the waist. And we can soften the shoulders down. Taking time here to let go of our tensions or toxins. Deepen the stretch, you can hold on to the belt as you thread the right hand underneath that right thigh. Right arm rolls back. And we hold on to the belt or find that bind. One side is going to be stronger and easier than the other. Remember, yoga is about bringing balance into the body, into the mind, into the energy. And we can release that bind again, pressing out of the left hand. And we release our twist. Should feel like a little spring, a little coil. Now either drawing that left leg up and the sole of the left foot to the right inner thigh. We draw the right hip back, find that alignment again, or we can bring the front of the top of the left foot onto that upper right thigh, allowing that left heel to press in towards the belly. Left knee draws down, we can bring the belt around the sole of the right foot if you have one, or hands to the sides. Big inhale, we lengthen, we don't want to collapse in any of our poses, so encourage the nose towards the right toe. When you feel that lovely stretch into the right side of the lower back or into the right hamstring, you can allow the shoulders and the belly to soften and relax. Keep trying to lengthen as much as you can through the body. The head softens last. You can take the gaze of the eyes to look inward or gently close. Directing that breath into the back body. Allow the jaw to soften as tension will gently creep back in. And we can roll back up just a little bit. If you want to deepen the stretch, we can hold on to that left leg or right leg with the left hand. Oh, where am I going? Am I getting all confused? Right leg with the right hand. Wrapping the left arm behind and seeing if you can hold on to those left toes. So relax there. I forgot where I was, guys. Again, this is a strong opener into the left shoulder. You can encourage head forward, softening the chin down towards the chest. And releasing the toes and drawing that right leg back up with you. Remember, sole of the foot can be on the floor. As a variation. And we can hold on to that right foot and extend. Heron pose. Keep pressing through the right foot. Lovely stretch for the hamstring. If that left foot is on top, we're going to really be opening into the ankle. Balancing into those buttock bones, softening through the shoulders. And we can slowly release that right leg back down. Release the left foot, lengthen forward, hands behind, and we circle the toes, circling the ankle. And we slowly ease our way back down to our backs. Let's stretch and lengthen the arms and the legs away, pointing those toes and then flexing through the feet. Tuning into the breath. How do you feel now? And then the arms come down. Let's take the legs to as wide as the mat, shoulder width or wider. And allow those legs to flop outwards. We can draw the tailbone under to release the lower back. The arms are lengthened down to the sides. The palms face up, the fingers curl naturally towards the palm. We roll the shoulders back and in, away from the ears and down towards the hips. And then soften that upper back. Chin tucks down towards the chest. The eyes close. The lines on the forehead soften. The eyes sink back into their socket. The cheeks relax from the eyes. The jaw softens from the cheek. Simply allow your breath to be wherever it wants to be. Noticing the breath. Taking time to feel your energy. To notice. Tingles or heat as the circulation extends and expands, the energy is free. We can bring a little movement now to the fingers and the toes. Making fists with the hands. Again, lengthening away from the legs, stretching away from the arms. Letting the body yawn. And we can bring the knees into the chest and gently circle the knees 4 or 5 times in one direction. And 4 or 5 times in the opposite direction. Feet to the floor, guys, and in your own time, just slowly roll over onto the right side of the body. Taking time to check in with your heart space, your emotions, your head space, any thoughts. And in your own time, we can roll back up to sitting. Easy cross-legged. Hands to the heart center. Thank you all for joining me today. My heart feels very full. Until the next time, looking forward to seeing you all in person again. But until then, please join us all in the mat and enjoy the classes. Fingers or thumb knuckles to the heart center, dropped into chest. The little light in me honors the little light in you. Namaste.